Good morning. Welcome back to the Countdown to Ironman Lake Placid video series. Today, we're just going to be talking about a certain section of the run course, and that is the section down here on River Road. As you can see, we start up here in the center of Lake Placid in transition, and we come down the main drag right when you see the ski jumps, hang a left, and we head out on River Road. River Road is a 4 mile out and back. You do it twice. So this ends up being 16 miles of your day. So there's a lot of time spent down here. If you look at it on the overall course profile, what you'll find is this is the flatter of the sections of the course. You certainly aren't going to encounter hills like you will, say, in the center of town, but this is by no means completely flat. There's definitely some rollers out there. And what I wanted to do today is give just two tips for runners who are finishing either maybe around dinner time when you're going to be running in the kind of the heat of the day, or if you're going to be finishing later at night. I have a tip for you all as well. So first and foremost, I have done this race and I've finished maybe around 5:30 at night, and I've done this race and finished around 10:30 at night. So I've done both. I've been in both of these situations. First, let's talk about if you're finishing around dinner time, which really means that you're running River Road in the heat of the day. Okay. There's a couple things about River Road that can be a little bit deceiving. First is this is a really kind of quiet, picturesque part of the run course. And you think, hey, I'm in upstate New York. It's a little bit cooler. It's really pretty. This is kind of a low-lying area. This 8 mile out and back on River Road. So, hey, that should be pretty cool, right? The temp should be pretty moderate. But this is sneaky. This is deceptively sunny out here. And because it is in a lower lying area along a river, hence River Road, this actually can be a pretty stagnant from a breeze standpoint. I got to be honest, every time I've run this in the daytime, I'm always surprised by number one, how sunny it is, and number two, how hot I get running on this part of the run course. It doesn't, face due west. It kind of is like a southwest facing, part of the run. But man, I'll tell you, for whatever reason, it always to me feels like the sun is just beating straight down that road. And I really never have been able to find, a lot of shade, even though you'd think it would be a nice place to really cool off on the run course. But so if I'm running this in the afternoon, I am preparing ahead of time for doing minimum 16 miles of this run in a really pretty heavy sun. And just knowing from doing it in the past, this is a hot part of the course. Okay. So if you're finishing around dinner time, you're running this in the heat of the day. On paper, this should be a nice, cool part of the course, but no, it's pretty warm out there. Make sure you have your sunscreen, take advantage of it, make sure you're hydrating because this is going to be hotter than you think down on that part of the course. Okay, so that's for those who are finishing around dinner time. Let's talk about those that are finishing late into the evening. Okay, that's actually probably where my wife are going to be finishing. We'll probably be finishing in the dark this year. So, some lessons that I've learned, two important things. Number one, this part of the course during the day is very quiet. Like I said before, it's picturesque. But when you're out there at night, you are running alongside a river, not a rushing river, kind of a nice, mellow, meandering river. And it can get buggy out here, especially after the sun goes down. What we are going to do this year is throw some bug spray in our special needs bags. And as we're coming through special needs halfway through the run, we're going to throw some bug spray on before we head out for our nighttime run on River Road. Trust me, this is a positive thing. You want to make sure you're putting bug spray on, and it takes an extra, 20 seconds. It's totally worth it if you can eliminate some of the bugs. The other part about this, if you're running this at night, okay, Ironman does put lights out, but in between those lights, it is pitch black. You are running in darkness out here. So the other thing that we are definitely going to do is throw a headlamp in our special needs bags, because when you're this late into an Ironman, just the little things start to wear on you. And something as small as not having light can just mentally wear you down. So I'll tell you, we are definitely going to pack headlamps, or maybe even just a small one of those like handhelds that sort of can clip onto it to a fingertip, just to give ourselves, some light out there as we're running in the dark. Okay, so if you're going to finish late at night, bug spray in your special needs, spray yourself down, and then just chuck it. And then number two, bring some kind of a light, because this part of the course is going to be extremely dark if you're running it at night. Okay, I hope those two tips are helpful. We'll give more information about the run course, obviously, in future videos. But I hope everyone's training is going great. I hope it's consistent. I know it's a struggle at this point. We're all building, and we're all trying to stack up the miles right now, and probably adding some intensity too. So look forward to talking to you next week, and thank you all for the positive feedback.